So would you push back? I watched a show last night called Derren Brown, The Push, and it's basically a social experiment that they did where they took 4 different people in the UK, ran them through this whole scenario with actors and all sorts of things, where they got to the point in the end where they had to push a guy off a roof. And it was amazing to watch. They follow one guy's journey through and just how very small things had him getting more agreeable and more agreeable and more agreeable, and eventually they came to the point where they got to where they wanted to push off a roof. And the whole idea of it was just to show us how much we are influenced by other people and by wanting to be socially accepted, wanting to fit in. There's a whole lot of things around that. It was pretty challenging to watch it because you just understand how easily people are influenced by that group mentality. How easily we're influenced where we just do a little thing by a little thing by a little thing, and the next thing we're way outside what we would normally think is okay. But we're doing it because we feel as though we're tied into it because we've committed to it. It's really the social construct of how that sort of peer group pressure for people of any age, we talk about a lot with teenagers, but of any age, so many adults get caught up in it with so many things. And it's caught up in the sort of things around what it means to be successful, what it means to be happy, what a great relationship is, what you should look like, what car you should drive, what house you should have. All of the things that I talk about on this podcast, it's around a lot of that sort of knowledge and education. But the thing is to ask yourself, would you push back when you got to the point where the people were asking you to do things that you didn't think was right? So it's a Netflix special. Go and watch it. It's called Derren Brown, The Push. Go and have a look at it. I found it really just intriguing and fascinating. But the question out of it is to go, the social constructs in your life of what your family expects of you, what your peer group expects of you, friendship group, professionally, whatever the case may be, do you push back or do you just do things that go against who you are with your authenticity and integrity just to keep other people happy? It's really a big question to ask because I think it's super important for us to know whether we would push back or whether we would be influenced into doing stuff that really isn't aligned with our values or who we are. Super important question to ask yourself, because at the end of the day, you will be influenced by others. There's no doubt about that. The question really to ask yourself is, are you prepared to push back and stand on your own 2 feet and do what you know is right instead of do what's popular or do what you feel as though the group mentality wants you to do? It will play out in all areas of your life. Ask yourself, are you prepared to push back?